Good evening and welcome to another Tuesday night of football with Sullivan and Pascoe. Tonight we're at the XL Sport Hub, home of Walton Casuals, who are playing Met Police in a Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup semi-final. Both teams are looking to make it into the final, where they will meet Tooting and Mitcham. And I'd like to make a special welcome to ex-Kingstonian manager Lee Dyan, who will be my co-commentator tonight. Hi Lee, nice to see you again, mate.
You too.
How you been?
Very good.
What have you been up to in the last month or so?
The first 4 weeks, I just had a nice break with the family, spent some time with the kids and that. And then last 3 or 4 weeks I've been out scouting, doing a couple of bits for a couple of conference teams, scouting opposition, and took a couple of games in of Walton, only up the road for me.
Right, yeah.
So I saw them against Dorchester, was the last one. I thought they played really well, to be fair to them. Gas, unluckily, nicked an own goal at the end to lose 3-2, but yeah, they gave a good account of themselves.
Yeah, because you've got a couple of players, ex-players that are left Kingstonians and come here, so you obviously know a few boys that have been here.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for Anthony, they're cup tie tonight. Just looking at his line-up and his squad, he's down to the bare bones. So yeah, unfortunately he's got 3 from K's that are cup tied, and there's another one, Jerome Beckles from Dorking, that's cup tied as well.
Okay, let's go through the teams then. We'll start off with Walton Casuals. In goal, number 1 is Denzel Garrar, he's captain. Number 18 is Cole Brown. 4 is Alex Kelly. 2 is Harry Mills. 3 is Kyron Farrell. 10 is Yusuf Bamba. 11 is Marez Batacek. 15 is Dan Bennett. 14 is Terrain Roberts. 9 is James Ewington. 20 is George Burnham. The substitutes tonight for Walton Casuals: number 6, Luke Honus, sorry. 19 in the assistant manager is Scott Harris, he's on the bench tonight. And number 7 is Isaac Sparpong. For Met Police, we've got number 1, Luke Williams, a young goalkeeper, who's the other goalkeeper, their regular goalkeeper, is cup tied, so he's from Woking. So Luke Williams is in goal for them. Number 2 is Josh Webb. 3, Nesta Guinness Walker. 4, Jeremy Arthur. 5, Ollie Robinson. 6, Luke Robertson. 7, John Gilbert. 8, Ethan Crislet. 9, Jack Mazzone. 10, Max Blackmore and skipper. 11, Jonathan Ippolite. And the subs for Met Police are 12, Kyle Bailey. 14, Michael Platt. 15, Tommy Nyama. 16, Reese King. And 17, Ollie Knight. So like you said, Walton Casual are down to the bare bones. They've only got 3 subs, and their assistant manager is one of the subs. So
yeah.
Look, obviously he must have a small squad here, I presume.
Well, I don't think he's got a small squad. I think he's strengthened towards the end of the season, just before the window closed, and he's brought in players that unfortunately had played in this competition for other teams. Hence 3 that were at K's and 1 that's at Dorking. He's obviously brought Dan Bennett back in. I've known Dan for many years. I think he's done the dual reg from Merstrom. So yeah, he's brought a quality player back in there to help him out tonight. So yeah, he's a tough game tonight for him, I would have thought. What
about James Ewington? Has he been on your radar? He's got 30 goals in 33 appearances this season.
Just talking to Tommy Brewer about him, and I saw him first play. I can't remember what game it was. I saw 2 here. I saw Dorchester, and 1 before that I saw him play. And I had heard about him, I knew about him, but I hadn't seen him. I asked a couple of people, and they hadn't given me, which is great feedback on him. I went and saw him against Dorchester, and he stood out for me. And yeah, he's
how old is he? Do you know how old he is?
29. He's 29.
Oh right, so
he just come back from St Albans. Ian took him in there. I think he played 3 or 4 games, but I think people don't realise the step up from the Boston Premier into the competition is a big step.
Well, yeah, you should know because you were there with
Farmer. Yeah, it is a big step, and I think he's come back after 3 or 4 games. I don't know what the circumstances of him coming back and why he didn't stay there, but maybe needed a bit more time to adjust to the level.
What is the step? When you say it's a big step, what physically, mentally, what is the step up to the National South?
The thing that stands out for me is more consistency. The players seem to look after themselves a lot more.
Right.
Obviously, the ability to step up as well, and they seem to be. It's a more physical, more man's league. If I'm being, from my point of view. And yeah, it's a step up. People don't realise.
Fair enough. Yeah. So then the two top goal scorers for Met Police, Jack Mazzone, he's got 22 goals, and the skipper Max Blackmore, he's got 20 goals. And what a find they are for Met Police.
Well, they are, yeah. I mean,
we were at the last game when they played Kingstonians, and we spoke to Gavin, and he says clubs are trying to get them, but they just don't want to go, which is good.
Well, I know a couple of clubs that came in for Max. With some big money offers, and he turned them down to stay here. They've had a great season. Gavin and John Nurse have done tremendously well. I mean, Jack's been about for a while, but mainly at step 4.
Yeah.
And he's come in and he's done really well. And then Max was last year was Westfield in Combine Counties.
And he
stepped up tremendously well. So
that's a great point, because I'll hold my hands up. When these guys signed for Met Police beginning of the season, they were Combine Counties players. Some of these players. Yeah. And I held my hands up and I said, I can't see them making the cut, and I'm glad they proved me wrong. Some, like you say, Combine County boys have stepped up and they're second in the league. Met Police.
I mean, I speak to John. I've done this for many a year, and John's a good coach, very good coach. Played as a pro. He knows his stuff. He came on loan from Barnet to Farnborough a few years ago, playing the competitions, and he knows his stuff inside out. And him and Gavin got on playing really well, working hard. I mean, Epiphan Chiswick was on my radar about 4 or 5 months ago, but he's on a lot of pro clubs' radar as well. A lot of pro clubs are looking at him.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Right, the referee gets the game underway, and Met Police are all in blue, and the Walton Casuals are orange and black shorts. So good pitch to play on. I can expect both teams to play football on this pitch, no doubt. So forward first attack by Met Police. Nice ball by Arthur, but the cross comes in on the far side, and Garage just takes it nice and comfortable in his hands. Nice little start for him. He's been around a bit. And was he at Whiteleaf? The Denzel?
No, he wasn't at Whiteleaf for me. No.
Because you were at Whiteleaf. I thought he might be the goalkeeper you had at Whiteleaf.
No, he wasn't.
So Met Police win the ball back. Bit of a battle in midfield there, and Arthur gets on the ball and plays it back to young Williams. He looks up, has a not a bad knock, tries to play in Hippolyte. He does get a flick on, and Mazzone just couldn't pick up the second ball. It's quite windy. I don't know if it's windy out on the pitch, but it's really windy where we're standing. So I don't know if the wind will have anything to do with the game. A lot of time there. Dan Bennett picks the ball. Lovely ball there into Hewitt. Can he have the strike on goal? He does. Good save by Williams. Lovely ball by Dan Bennett.
Great ball. Great save by the keeper. Got his angles right, and there weren't much of a goal to hit there from right behind the goal from where we're standing, from where we hit that ball.
And he stayed up, didn't he, the goalkeeper? He didn't go to ground.
No, he didn't. Well, that's what Dan Bennett brings, Jay. He's got that quality. You can see the pass, can go past the player. Yeah, good little move.
Bamber on the ball now. Tyrone Roberts on the ball, I beg your pardon. Nice bit of play there by Ewington. Holds the ball up well, just couldn't play it back to Roberts. Arthur on the ball now for Met Police. Bit of space in there for Chislett. He plays it. Well, nearly got a flick on then. Mazzone, but just couldn't get on there for his teammate. Ollie Robinson didn't start in the last game against Kingstonians, and they did miss him, to be fair. So I see he started tonight. First free kick of the evening. Referee Jonathan Creswick. First free kick for Walton Casuals. Dan Bennett's the specialist. He plays it short to Bamber. Gets it back. Nice bit of keep ball by Walton Casuals. Nice 1-2, lovely play there. Gets in, Bamber, he just tried to get across in that, but he just got a good block there. Guinness Walker, got a little slight block and it just goes straight into the goalkeeper's hand. Nice bit of
great again
play there.
Slipped him in and a bit more better delivery and might have got something out of that.
Two ex-Merson players there, Bamber and Bennett, so they've got a little bit of understanding, those two guys.
Ex-Ks as well, a couple of seasons ago under Tommy.
Yes. So they know each other, yeah, fair point.
Well, yeah. Both South London boys.
He went to Hastings, Bamber, but obviously a bit of a trek that is, Hastings from London, and
he was doing well there. I mean, they're flying second in the league.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to him, but obviously he's come back to casuals. So Robinson gets on the ball, but he just loses it. Comes back to Arthur. Arthur plays Robinson, Ollie Robinson. This young lad, this guy.
That's Josh Webb.
Yeah.
Josh was with us in the summer at K's and first part of the summer, and then went away and got married. And by the time we come back, we was on our run, so he couldn't get in. So he came down here and he hasn't looked back. A very good move for him in the end. Nice
little drive by Webb there, but he played it into Blackmore, but he just loses control. But they win the ball back. Met Police. Can we have a strike on goal? First strike on goal, and it just flies over the bar there by Gilbert. But yeah, good start. We've had 5 minutes and good chance for Walton Casuals and a good save by the young goalkeeper Williams, and then that's the first shot for Met Police, just flies over the top of the bar. They look to play out the back at the moment, Walton Casuals.
Well, they're two good footballing sides. You know, I mean, they've got the surface for it on the 4G, and I mean, Anthony likes his teams to play out from the back and work it up to get up top in the last third, and he's never been a direct ball merchant, shall we say. But
Bamber lost the ball there now, and Gilbert drives on for Met Police. Did he get a corner? Yes, he does. Tries on, but Bamber recovered quite well there actually, and got back and got the block in, and it goes in for the first corner of the game for Met Police. Not the biggest of sides, both teams, are they really?
No, they're not. I mean, two centre halves for Met Police are quite 6 foot plus, 6'2" plus. The rest of them,
So Arthur's gone up, number 4. Ollie Robinson's good at headers, so watch him, good timing the runs. Ball goes a far place, looks for Ollie Robinson, the goalkeeper does very well. Great, good collection there. He tries to get the play off quickly, but the throw just didn't find his Roberts, and Robinson just cuts it out. Bit of an open game at the moment, Lee.
Very open. I think you see Walton have set up with a 4-5-1, 4-4-1-1. Ewington up there on his own, but yeah, it's very open. I was quite surprised, really.
Mind you, it's a semi-final of the Cup, and not a league game, so they can go out and express themselves. And obviously, they want to get in the. Have you Surrey Cup? Anything in the Surrey Cup? Won it? Been in the final? Or anything?
No, I've got. Who did I get? With obviously K's. I was in the quarters, and then obviously Met Police beat them. I left them in the quarters, and then we was in the Hampshire Senior Cup. For years with Farnborough, so it wasn't in the Surrey Cup.
No. So nice bit of play there by Met Police. Robertson picks ball up, looks to Webb. Will Webb drive forward? No, yes he does a little bit. Just it's a bad pass there. Gives it away to Bennett. It's the last person you want to give the ball away. Hewitt's playing on the shoulder. Just got run offside there. Roberts picks the ball up. Will he take him on? Takes him on, beats one, just couldn't beat the second player. Hippolyte dropped back and helped his defender out, done well there. Now they're on the break, Met Police with Mazzone. Can he play someone in? Blackmore just run offside then. And
great interception.
Yeah. Great pass there. Bakaki.
Yeah.
Number 11 for
Walton Casuals.
For Walton Casuals, yeah. Nice play there. Blackmore picks the ball up. Just could have turned it there. I think he could have turned, but he just played it back into Robinson. Ball gets plays in, but they just. Mazzone just went one way and the pass went the other. I didn't read it properly. Weren't on the same page then. He really plays on the shoulder, didn't he?
They keep trying to slip the ball down the sides of the centre half. It's come off a couple of times in the first 10 minutes.
Chislett on the ball again. Both midfielders are on the ball a lot for Met Police at the moment, picking the ball up and trying to dictate the football. Here again, Chislett on the ball. We've got a drummer. Hope he don't come up near us, but we've got a drummer. Good line. They've held their line well there, Walton Casuals. They were nice and solid, making
a lot of space in there when they drop in.
Yeah, making them go left to right, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Slow space.
And that, good football by Walton Casuals, I feel there.
Nice and tight, defended well, showed him down one side and got between the ball and his runner, and yeah, he's done well there.
But I'm surprised their home record's not that great, Walton Casuals. Here, to be fair, no. They've their last 6 games, they've lost 3, won 2, and drawn 1. That's their last 6 games, and their home record's not good at all. And they've got the 5th worst defensive record in the league. He's conceded 71 goals.
Wow.
Yes, so, you know.
To be fair though, I mean, when season 4 last, when Walton was in the league with, I was at Whiteleaf, I mean, Anthony scored a hell of a lot of goals, but he also conceded a lot of goals, and he was up always in and around the playoffs. But I think that's right, each style of play that he has, he's open, he's attacking. Yeah. And sometimes when you're that attacking, it leaves yourself open to be counter-attacked, and sometimes you'll concede a lot of goals playing that style.
Some people might not remember, but Kevin Keegan was like that when he managed Newcastle. I'm a bit older than most people, but there we go. Nice ball in there to Burnham, but he just loses control. And now they're on the attack again. Met Police with Gilbert. Gilbert drives forward, gone a long way he has. Can he pick a pass out to Ippolite? Ippolite's all spare on the right here, but he just couldn't find him. Again, no, he ain't offside. A lovely run by Ewington, and the goalkeeper played as a sweeper and does well, Williams there. Come out and done well, read the play, didn't he?
Yes.
Very good game, very lively game, the end-to-end stuff at the moment. Lovely ball there, good diagonal ball there, and Gilbert's picked the ball up. Can he get a good cross in this time? Plays it back to Mazzone, he just checks out, can he get a shot off? He has a look, has a shot, and it gets deflected for another corner there by number 4,
Alex
Kelly. Yeah, Kelly. Good block there, but good play there for Met Police. Lovely run by Gilbert, nice pass to him, and Mazzone just picks up the second ball. I thought definitely he was looking to have a shot there. So we've got a second corner. They're very dangerous to set plays, Met Police, so they're huddled in by the penalty spot. Ollie Robertson goes near post, goes to the far, Arthur goes for it, heads it down, bounces about in the 18-yard box, but they finally get rid of it. Casuals, and it just goes for a throw on the near side. Webb picks it up and it goes from, that was why didn't he throw the ball to him then? He was wide open there, I think he's
left it for Ollie Robertson. He's got a long throw, a direct throw into the box. Defend it again in the 18-yard box.
Second ball, see what. They didn't really deal with that corner very well, Casuals, to be honest. Throw goes in, heads it clear, goes up in here. Can the goalkeeper come for it? Does well. Yeah. Second time he's really done well there.
So now they'll try and hit on the break.
And the referee's called it back to just a bit of a, not an head injury, but someone's gone down. But he's done well, the goalkeeper, twice now, hasn't he? Come out with a group of players.
Comes to crosses, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Nice and big. I mean, he's been with Anthony for a good couple of years. He's had him around. Anthony rates him very highly.
Yeah. Got
promoted with him last year, so.
Like you say, it's what you want your goalkeeper to do, have a bit of confidence, knowing he's going to come for crosses.
Definitely, it supports your back 4, makes your back 4 feel a lot more confident.
Yep. Long ball played there to Roberts. Can he get in? Can he get behind Webb? Webb does well defending 1v1. Roberts on the ball, breaks into the 18-yard box, does well, drops his shoulder. But Webb recovers really well and gets the block, and it's the first corner for Walton Casuals. Long ball there. We'll just say they're playing through the thirds, but that time they've just gone long, and Roberts has just got an advantage on Webb there. But Webb recovered really well and got a good block and got a corner.
Done well, good defending again.
Yep.
Josh.
So let's see how Walton Casual get on with this set play. Goes in near post. Does well, Mazzone back there, and he clears his line. Hippolyte picks it up. Can he control it? No, he doesn't. Farrell wins the ball, plays it in. Clear it, but Bennett picks the ball up for Walton Casuals. Nice play from Bennett, a very good player. You know, on his day, he's a super player. Lovely pass of the ball. Oh, he just missed control of that, couldn't see it, Burnham. But he recovers. Can he keep it in? No, he doesn't. He's a funny player, Daniel Bennett. You know, on his day, he could be the best player in the league. But if his head ain't right, mind you, that's everybody, isn't it?
No, listen, Dan Bennett is a talented player. Everyone will tell you the same thing. He jumped from Combine County, he's playing for Chertsey with Spencer Day, and jumped up 3 leagues into the Conference South.
Wow.
And kept him up with a couple of other players that Spencer brought in there in the Conference South, and yeah, he's a very good player.
So you know him well?
I know Dan very well. I think Dan's problem is Dan.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
It's not his ability.
Roberts does well, beats a challenge, 3 players around him, and he's still got the ball. Can he set it back? He does, sets it back to Farrell. Farrell just knocks it into better check.
Don't leave my mark.
Can he have a shot here? Bet it on the ball. Oh, he never had a shot, and he just tried to slip it through. But I think he should have had a shot, to be fair there.
He's on his right foot though. He's obviously left-footed, and
yeah,
if that was on his left, he'd have hit it straight away.
So, Met Police try and get under a little bit of pressure. Met Police, they're trying to. Walton Casual seem to just got a little bit of an upper hand at the moment. Last 5 minutes.
Playing well, getting hold of the ball and looking to probe the back 4 of Met Police, and they have done 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Now. They've exposed them and got Ewington in, or Tyrone Roberts down the left-hand side. I'd like them to try and get Yusuf Bambury into the game. He's so quick and so direct. He's got a lot of space out there, and
yeah, definitely has gone a bit. They haven't gone that side to it that often, to be fair. And like you say, he's got Akers over there. They're looking now, but he just switched the ball, picks up the right back.
The 18.
Yeah, the 18, Brown, Cole Brown. Because their numbers, I've got to try and remember their numbers.
Squad numbers, isn't they?
Yeah, Mazzone tries to link up. They just haven't linked up Blackmore and Mazzoni that well for the last 15 minutes. They just haven't working together well. 15 minutes going on the clock. You're listening to Sullivan and Pascoe. We're doing the Specsavers Surrey Senior Cup semi-finals, and we've got our special guests Lee Dinan with us tonight, doing our co-commentator. I hope you're enjoying the coverage. So Arthur drives on from it. He's got a lot of space to drive into. Can he pick a pass? Mazzone comes short, but he gives the ball away. But lucky enough, Arthur picks it up again. Chislett on the ball, plays into Webb. Hippolyte, just a little bit of keep ball. They just need to keep the ball a little bit. Does well there. Blackmore tries to play Hippolyte. He got a free kick. They've done well there, Blackmore. Just had to keep the ball a little bit there because they were just getting a little bit overrun by Walton Casuals, and now he's got a free kick in a dangerous spot just outside the 18-yard box. I think that's Gilbert going to take the free kick. Chislett, sorry. So can he whip it in? Takes the free kick, goes near post. Oh, Hippolyte let that run right through, and it falls to Gilbert. He dribbles it in, little shot on goal, and it's the first goal of the night. What a superb finish by Gilbert. Superb, John Gilbert. Picked the ball in the 18-yard box, a little dribble into the 18-yard box, and just on the angle just slips it past the goalkeeper. Super goal there, Lee.
Yeah, I thought it was, if I'm being honest, great finish, but poor defending from Walton. They've let him turn in the box unopposed, haven't tried to put any pressure on him, and he's picked his spot and stuck it far post, and the angles beat Denzel. But yeah, Walton should have done better there, really.
But we did say before they haven't dealt with set plays that great, Walton Casuals, and that was one instance.
Well, that was the second phase. They've defended the first ball.
Yes,
it wasn't a great delivery, and to be fair, he's come out to him and
no pressure on the ball, was there?
He's made it, he's turned and he's hit it far post, and yeah, it was a good finish.
No pressure on the ball at all there. So the first goal, we go 1-0 to Met Police. So let's see what they're about now. Walton Casuals. Ball goes long, Webb cuts it out. Hippolyte picks it up. Nice turn, does really well there. Has he got the pace to beat Farrell? Yes, can he get a good cross in? He does. Mazzone sets it back, second goal. What a save by Denzel. What a superb save there. Great football by Met Police, and a super save by the goalkeeper. Dippolite done really well there.
Oh, a great run. He's beat his man. He put the ball in. But what a touch and turn by Mazzone to set him back on the penalty spot. I don't know who had the final shot.
No, I didn't see who had it. Well, I'm not sure it was Blackmore.
Great shot, but what a save!
Yes,
as well. Good bit of football there.
Yeah. So let's see what comes of this corner for Met Police. Ball gets whipped in near post. They clear the ball, but again it hasn't. Just falls to the 18-yard box, and Roberts does clear it, but he hasn't cleared that far. Another ball comes in. Ball's just fallen. They clear it over to the far side, and it gets a throw in to Met Police. Brown just couldn't clear the ball properly. He just got caught under his feet. Yep, that's the drum. No doubt, everybody can hear the drum. So we've got a long throw by Ollie Robinson on the far side. It's a long throw. Can he get a flick on? Brown does well there. Heads it clear. Robinson puts the ball in, but they deal with it this time. But still haven't got really the ball far enough, and it just gets a scuff of a shot, and by look like Robinson, and it just goes off for a goal kick. They're still going to play out from the back. Walton Casuals picks it up. Keeps the ball away there.